Matt Atkinson. His founder company name in BetaDen is Utilize, today pitching his new brand, SIMOVATE, which is a secure private mobile network solution.
Hi, I'm Matt Atkinson, I'm Managing Director at Utilize. I'd like to share with you today a little bit about our new concept, SIMOVATE, a little bit about our business, some of the market trends that we're aligned to, the challenges that we're helping our customers to overcome at the moment, go into a little bit more detail about our new SIMOVATE brand and the product line that we've been developing over the last 9 months here at BetaDen, some of our BetaDen journey and experiences today, and finally a little bit about where we're going and our future plans and aspirations. So what are we about as a business? Well, we're in the business of mobile services, and the world and the way we communicate has been transformed over the last 10 years by mobile smartphones and mobile IT. And that's in many respects led to some kind of pretty big trends. We're seeing a big trend towards mobile remote working and flexible working. But go back before COVID times, that's been driven by faster 4G and 5G networks. It's been driven by better Wi-Fi, ubiquitous Wi-Fi. It's been made possible to now have streaming and content on mobile devices that you couldn't have just a few years ago because of those networks. We're seeing a migration to cloud services and cloud IT. And finally, businesses themselves are recognizing the need to support more flexible and mobile working. But COVID-19 has really turned that on its head. It's transformed that next decade of migration to flexible and mobile working in just a single month. And that's brought some really serious challenges and problems that larger enterprise businesses are trying to address. So at Utilize, that's kind of where we come in. We help these organizations manage mobile. We help them to understand how they use those services and how they can better manage them. And that experience and that insight gives us some interesting angles on where we can develop new services in the future. And it's through that process that we came up with the idea of SIMOVATE, because we saw 5 key challenges that the mobile networks weren't quite helping their businesses to address. The first was dealing with poor connectivity. Not everyone was getting a great experience from their mobile networks. We then found that customers were having real challenges with accessing their corporate technologies, their data centers, their corporate data, using old services like VPNs that were slow and unstable. Found that mobile security was starting to become a problem. This has become a real issue right now with COVID-19 because everyone stopped working in the office. They're now working from home. And people are starting to question and say, well, actually, we had really good security in the office, but what's happening now on people's home broadband? Have they even got a password on their router at home for their Wi-Fi, for instance? As mobile services are used, we've seen an exponential growth in mobile data, and that's causing cost issues and management issues for businesses. And finally, with more remote working comes a bigger challenge of how do I support those users at home, and especially when my IT team themselves might no longer be in the business themselves, they might be working from home. So that insight and of those challenges has kind of really opened up what we believe is a new opportunity, and that's why we've created this new product called SIMOVATE, or this new brand within our organization. It's got a really simple vision: to enable businesses to create better and more productive mobile working and remote working, securer mobile IT, and to transform and simplify the way that mobile IT is managed. Our mission, if you like, is to help IT leaders really understand there's a lot more opportunity out there in the marketplace. It's not just the same mobile broadband or data services that you might get from the big networks. There's lots of really innovative mobile network services, technologies that can be blended together to create really unique products that can make people more productive, more secure. And ultimately, that's our business. Our proposition is to blend, test, and find these different products and technologies to create unique propositions that really are driving that productivity increase for users, making it more secure, and fundamentally making mobile working a better and happier experience for the end user. So in our business so far, what have we done? Well, we've found 14 individual different use cases so far for blending these type of mobile and cloud technologies together. And these are from remote workers that I've talked about already, right through though to different services like connecting IoT devices, working in the construction industry and with transport. The type of devices that we're able to help our customers connect at one end are things like laptops and tablets, but at the others are things like ticketing machines and sensors and CCTV cameras. To connect to those services, we have a range of different options that we've been deploying. So yes, single network solutions that you'll be familiar with today, but also we've been deploying brand new technologies like multi-network services that work across all of the UK network, getting the best signal wherever they may go. And finally, and quite uniquely, what we're doing is giving businesses the opportunity to connect to those devices, but in different ways. So rather than just using the internet, which is the only real way to connect to mobile services for most businesses today, we're giving the options of privately connecting to those devices, removing the internet entirely, removing the need for VPNs, so keeping things secure, keeping them working really, really efficiently, and making a more productive experience for the end user. So some example projects that we've been working on to date. For HomeServe, we helped them rapidly deploy mobile technology so they could get their contact center workers out of a contact center and working from home, helping over 300 of their employees move out of that business to home within just a few weeks. For Stagecoach, they've been deploying our new technology of multi-network SIM for their remote locations. So, for instance, in East Scotland, where it's difficult to get a reception off just one network alone, our multi-network SIMs keeping their bus drivers connected, keeping their customers connected also. And finally, for our cohort members at Plinks, we've been deploying our secure IoT services that provide them with a private and secure network to connect up their wearable technology back to their cloud monitoring services, keeping those construction workers safe. So what's my experience been like working with BetaDen? Well, for me personally, the biggest thing was really having the spare opportunity, 9 months to break away from being the operator of a business so I could really focus on this new SIMOVATE brand and concept. They've given us great expertise and support all the way, and that's covered areas like marketing, go-to-market strategy, and even on financing. Talking of financing, we've been very lucky to also get some proof of concept funding from Worcestershire County Council on the BetaDen programme. So that's really helped us to fund some of our go-to-market strategies, some of our ideas and our marketing activities. And finally, working with the BetaDen team themselves, they've been able to help us promote our products and services, done a really great job around the marketing of the activities at BetaDen and for our business. So where are we heading to in the future? Well, right now we're launching our brand new SIMOVATE brand as we speak at the moment. We've been in proof of concept testing for a number of months with live customers, and that's gone really well. So our next stage is really to scale that up. We're going to be developing brand new technologies as we go along the way. We've got some really exciting new ideas that will be launching later this year. And our aim really in the first year of business is to get to £1 million run rate revenue. And that's really going to prove that this concept is real, it's got some proper opportunity. And with that, that's really where I'm focusing on for 2021, which is having proven the concept, can we now raise the money to really scale this from being a £2 million business to a £40 million business within the next 2 to 3 years. And at that point, my Series A funding is going to help me to build a management team that can help with that growth and also to develop the technologies that need to keep us ahead of the marketplace and keep innovating so we can continuously deliver more productivity to our customers and a more secure environment. So thanks ever so much for taking some time out to listen to a little bit about our story with BetaDen, the SIMOVATE product. I've been Matt Atkinson from Utilise. Thank you.